I've now been on the carnivore diet for maybe not quite a week, but I'm struggling. I'm feeling very, very low in energy, so I have cheated a couple of times. I've had a few things that I shouldn't have, but I'm trying to stick to it. At least with me dinner, I'm staying on the diet, having steak, bacon, eggs, things like that. But I definitely need to mix it up a bit because I'm sick of eating just meat already. So it makes it a little bit hard because I'm not putting any sauce or anything like that on the meat. I had some sausages as well, chicken and feta sausages. I've been eating cheese as well, a lot of cheese. I enjoy cheese. I am in. Oh, it's Johnny. I am driving home from the factory, so on my way back to Perth. And there's heaps of traffic today. It's early for me for a change. It's only 5:30. This is unusual. It's usually around 7 or 8 in the evening before I'm going home. But I'd like to go take the baby out because she loves getting out, putting her in the pram and taking her for a bit of a walk, even if it's just to the shops or something like that. Uh, oh, Johnny, I'm already on the wrong road, mate. Yeah, so I can't really, and I shouldn't be drinking, getting myself in trouble. But business is just getting a bit quiet this week. So it's a shame the Manning Road Farmers Markets, that's that's really disappointing lately. Yeah, that was our best market and now it's not even worth going. So it's very, very disappointing. It's time to look for somewhere else to go. I've noticed one today on a Sunday, but it was too expensive. They wanted $160. You know, you can't be paying $160 store fee if you're going to sell it for $500. By the time you pay the store fee, make your product, you've lost money. So it's not worth it. So if anyone watching from overseas, I'm in Perth, Western Australia. It's 5:30 in the afternoon here because we've got viewers on the channel from all over the world. We've got some, well, Australia mostly, Perth, and Sydney's our next biggest, then the other states, and then we've got a few in America, UK, Canada. There's even some people in India that watch the channel. So I've had a few clouds today. It's a bit cooler today. It's been really hot the last few days. It's nice to have a little bit cooler. It gets hot in the factory, especially with all the cooking going on. So I've got some videos there on the channel of the factory, home life, the recent China trips. So I had to go to China twice. One time I went with the wife and baby and left them there, and then I came back because I needed to work, and then when my wife and baby were coming back, I went back over to China for another 10 days to collect them. And it was good because it gives the factory a little bit of a test how it's going to go without me. There's a lot of egg shows and stuff coming up. The season's just about to start in a couple of weeks, which means that every weekend I'll be away somewhere in the bus, travelling around. I've also been having a look at the ag shows over the eastern states. There's a lot, like some weekends there's like about 10 shows on over a weekend. So we've had some interest in people wanting to franchise our sales. So like how I go around the markets and set up the store where they want to do that kind of thing. So it's something that we're strongly considering. I've got a quote from a professional franchising company who set it all up properly and, you know, do all the documents and help do all the training plans and stuff like that. You know, it'd be nice to sell the products that way. People can make some good money. Like they can go and do a rodeo or an ag show, and they could walk away with a few $1,000s in their pocket for a weekend's work. So they could be doing it as like a part-time job, or they could even do it as a full-time job if they wanted to. If they did enough shows, if they did something on a Saturday and a Sunday, or even suits pensioners to do like a little part-time job. Like if you watch our videos, you'll see Jim, the older guy that goes away with me sometimes. Well, Jim, he's retired, so he'd just come and do the trips with me. But it was getting a bit much for him, but he wants to go out on his own and do some not so far away ones that are just around Perth. So it kind of suits someone older if they wanted to just have a few tables, a pop-up gazebo, and go and sell some products on the weekend to get a few extra dollars in. Helps build the brand more as well. You know, we've got a good reputation. And also it helps, the more people we can get around the country doing it, helps us with our other products as well that customers are looking for. We get a lot of requests to have products in shops over east, and it's not so easy when you deal with like a distributor or wholesaler and then the stores, and everybody wants their cut in between, and there's just not enough money in the products. Where if we can do it through like franchises, then that's better, because it's just straight from us to them, to the customer, rather than going distributor, store, customer, and the money's just not there, so it's just not worth it. Beef jerky's getting very, very. My headset cuts out, and it comes back on once I get. My headset cuts out, and it comes back on once I get a little bit away from it again. So I think I might be reconnected now. I'm not sure. It disconnected me when I went past the mobile phone tower. Me when I went past the mobile phone tower. The antennas on the roof of a two-story building. The road works, the diversions and stuff around the railway line, and it'll speed it up a little bit for the trip home again. So leave me a comment if you're interested in franchising. I'd like to get some feedback on what people think. You know, it would mean that we could get the products out to more people in the other states easier. You know, we might be able to do something where franchises can ship the products out locally, so it's not as expensive. The Australia Post is just so expensive. They keep promising me reviews and pricings, but never seems to happen. They always say, "Oh, we don't send enough." Well, we send a lot, so you know it's a bit of a shame. If we send a kilo to Northern Queensland, it's well over $30 to send that. It is a long way, but still, like the Australia Post and other transport companies are making record profits. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to be in the transport industry. Come in a lot cheaper. You just can't do it though without the big network that they've got. Another option I'm considering is maybe warehousing our products with Amazon. I'm trying to get some more information on it, because if it's warehoused with Amazon, I think they'll send it from a local one, but I'm not sure whether they do that or whether they make us send it to the warehouses all over the country and then they send it out from there. That might be an option. It's hard to get information from Amazon. You can't really ring someone up and have a chat with them. You've more or less got to help yourself with the information you need. I don't know, it's a little bit complicated actually selling on Amazon. I've always found eBay really easy. I've dealt with eBay for a long time. Amazon, it's only the last few years. It just seems very difficult to do anything on Amazon. Like one of our products recently, the pork prawns, I was trying to list it on Amazon, and it must have taken me a week and a half. They kept saying that we didn't own the barcodes, and I said, it's our company prefix. So we can make up thousands of barcodes under our company prefix. And they just didn't understand it. And I showed them the documentation that showed it's the company's prefix. And it's just like you're talking to a brick wall. They must have people with half a brain working in their customer service center because they'd get the message and they'd just reply with something completely irrelevant. And you're going, how does that make sense? You're talking about something completely different. So then you reply to them again, and then they ask you for documents, and you send the documents again a second time, and then they still don't fix it. Then you contact them again, and they say, oh, you haven't sent us the documents. And you say, I've already sent you the documents 2 times. Have a look, they're attached to this chat. And then they just close it off and say it's resolved. It's like, fuck me. So that's what it's like trying to deal with Amazon. If only Jeff Bezos knew how difficult his website or his organisation is to deal with. Another problem we get with Amazon is people order from Amazon, the Australia Post go to deliver it to them, they're not home, they take it to the post office, the person doesn't collect it from the post office, Australia Post sends it back to us, they charge us about $16 return to get it back, and then the customer says, oh, I want my money back because I didn't get the order. Well, it's not our fault they didn't accept it when they were home. Well, because some of them were saying they were home. They didn't accept it when they were home. They didn't go to the post office and collect it. Amazon doesn't let us email the customer directly because we send all the tracking emails and stuff. But Amazon also send it to the customer. But they don't allow us to do it. They do it. So that's a problem as well. And then the product comes back to us, and I say to the person, well, I do now. Before I resend it to someone, I resent it to them, paid the postage, so it cost me $16 to get it back, paid to send it to them again. They get it, and then Amazon still gave them the money back. And I thought, this is not our fault. The person wasn't home, didn't collect it from the post office, comes back to us, I send it again. It ended up costing me so much more money than the product was worth. I'm better off just saying, if someone doesn't collect it from the post office, just throw it in the bin. Don't even bother sending it back to me because I'm going to end up losing money with it coming back to me and resending it to the customer. But that's becoming a problem dealing with Amazon. So that gives me second thoughts actually on whether it's a good idea to warehouse with them or not. Because we don't have the same problem when people order from eBay or the website. I think it's probably they're expecting Amazon to deliver it in an Amazon truck, and because it comes with Australia Post, they're going, oh, hang on about this. I think that could be the problem. Anyway, guys, I am now in Perth City, so I am just about to park at home. So that wasn't a bad run. So 13 minutes, okay, 14 minutes. I'll just park up here. Living in the city is always hard. I'll get a lot of parking tickets. After 6 p.m. it's for free to park on the street, but before 6 you gotta have a ticket. And like it's 5:45 now, so I'll take a chance. That I won't get a ticket. And it's quite funny. I'll go for a while and I won't get any tickets, and then all of a sudden I'll get a few tickets in a row. But there's a motorbike across the road there, and that's a different council. One side of the road's City of Perth, the other side of the road's under a different council. On that side of the road, even if I park there just for 5 minutes within the parking restrictions, I'll get a ticket. I get a ticket every single time. That motorbike that's there has been there for 6 months, and it's only got 2 tickets in 6 months. Hasn't moved in 6 months. I've got it on CCTV, and I can just go there for 5 minutes and straight away I'll get a ticket. Anyway, I'll wrap this live. So I'll see you on the next video. Have a good evening. When I work out how to stop it, I don't even know. Because if I take this in the lift, it'll cut out. Let's have a look. Well, maybe I'll try to take this home with me. All right. So I'm locked up. And we're in the street. And lucky. It's my building. Thank you. Thanks. these live streams. This is the lift covers. Okay, we are at the top floor. I'll give you a bit of a quick look. I've never really shown home, I don't think, before. So the building has a skylight that you can see there, and you can go all the way down so that's the second level. You can see the plants down there, and this part here, this walking across to my door, my mum used to always be terrified. She used to think it's like a bridge going across, because on this side you've got that all the way down, and then you've got the same here going down. So my mum would always be terrified to walk across. I'd have to open the door and she would quickly get across. I don't know what she was so worried about, but it was a bit funny actually. All right, I am home. Hello. All right, let's see my baby daughter and my wife. I'm just on a live feed. Okay. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Come here, sweetheart. The apartment is tiny. Right, it's 1 bedroom, and here's the Perth skyline. It actually looks better at night. There's a few cranes around now, a lot of new buildings getting built, but it was better before all this building was starting, because all of the view was nicer. There's a lot more buildings getting built closer now. So we get this is a southern view. So looking south over the city. Yeah, at night when all the lights are on, it's quite nice. But we can easily walk anywhere in the city. I do like living in the city, but I like the bush as well. So I like a little bit of a mixture of both. So as you can see, the place is very small. This is our lounge room and kitchen. Our bathroom. So bathroom, my big fat gut that needs to be eating more carnivore. Bedroom. And this is it. This is where we live. This is home. So I bought this one in 2014 off the plan. Prices went down. Then when it was finished built in 2016, I was lucky to actually get the mortgage because price had dropped that much. Most people in the building lost their deposits because the bank valuations weren't coming in to cover the costs. Someone says, are you an Aussie? Yes, I'm in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm originally from Sydney, but I moved to Perth, 23, 24 years ago. And this is my wife, Yulfung, and our baby, Savannah, and I have 2 stepdaughters as well. Oh yeah, Johnny, I do live in the city, yeah. Any other questions? Otherwise, I'll get going and have a shower so we can take the baby out for a walk, because she waits for me to get home from work so we can put her in the pram and take her out. I can't believe it. I'm 52 years old. I thought I was never going to have kids, and now I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to have a family. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and I'd love it if you could watch more of our channel. And I'm trying to make it better. I'm just not very good with filming and editing and stuff like that. But I'm trying to give you more videos of our life and the factory and what we're doing. And remember, we start the country trips are coming up. Also, an interesting one coming up is the Rocknest Island swims coming up on the 22nd. So I'm going to try to film a lot of that. That's a very famous race here in Australia. If anyone knows, it's about 20-odd kilometre swim. And I'll be taking some guys on my boat to like a swimming team. So they take turns of swimming. They swim for so many minutes each. But there's solo swimmers. There's all sorts. So that'll be coming up soon. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye when I work out how to stop the video somehow.